Thank you for nice presentation. Next up, Scienscope and Adrian. Adi.
Hello everyone, I'm Adrian R. I'm the European Sales Manager for Scienscope. We'll have a little bit of history, a little bit of global knowledge, and then we'll go and present the company systems. So we have more than 25 years on the market. We have a global presence. We have the headquarters in California, in Chino. It's always good to visit, always good to do pre-acceptance, so feel free to contact me. We have a Latin American office in Mexico, and we have the European office quite close to you in Romania, in Timișoara. And of course, we have our office in facility in China. 25 plus years ago, we started with microscopes. We still sell them, quite good products. Afterwards, we evolved and we did the metrology system. And more than 15 years ago, we did our first X-ray inspection system. It's one of the best in class. You can see over there quite high quality pictures, and also the software behind running has algorithms to calculate quite easily and quite fast all the needs that we do for the quality inspection point. Nevertheless, the system that we'll concentrate today is on the component management solution. So 7 years ago, we started and we developed our first X-ray component counter, one that we also have here and we can do some demos with. And afterwards, 2 years ago, we developed our first incoming station. I don't know if you're familiar with it, with what's an incoming station, and if you ever used one. But if you're an engineer, can you raise your hand up? Any engineers? 1, 2? Okay, well, are you a warehouse manager or production manager? Warehouse? Glad you're here. Are you a CEO? Any CEOs? Or any owners? Okay, so if you're one of these 4 types, you'll be directly impacted if you're not using one of these systems. And you'll see why. So we have the incoming station that is doing your incoming procedure and it's removing any human error mistakes. We have real smart tracks that will help you keep track of your components and help you with really fast changeovers. And of course, for full traceability, we have a component counter. So I'll go through each one of them, and afterwards, if you have any questions, feel free. So for the incoming station, I hear here, yes, you know about the systems, and it's actually a Pokayoke system that will help and your operator to do the incoming much faster, much easier, and it will remove any mistake. So if you have 3, 5 labels, doesn't matter, the system will automatically detect your manufacturing label, and it will extract the information only from that label to upload it to your ERP and to generate your internal label. And it doesn't matter if it is on the reel, on an ESD package, or on a cardboard package, as long as it has the manufacturing label. So here you have a short video of how the system is working, and also we can run live demos outside. Basically, you have the card, you have the box with the reels, you type in the PO number, delivery note, whatever you want, and the rest of the incoming to produce your internal label with a unique ID for full traceability is done automatically. We are the only system on the market that can do 4 small reels in the same time. And this is a big advantage because in the end, it will give you a continuous process flow. So you don't wait, until one reel is processed. You have a continuous process flow. And it doesn't matter if it's the internal label or the external, the manufacturing label, you need to teach a template. So our system knows how to extract and what information to extract from that manufacturing label. So we say it's quite easy. In the end, we need to do 3 steps. at the beginning when you're setting up the process. So take a picture of the label, select the size of the label and the logo, and select the attributes for each barcode. And I have here a short video explaining a little bit more and showing you how you need to do this template stitching. Remember, it's only one time for each manufacturer. It doesn't matter what's the part number, doesn't matter what's the quantity. You only do it once. So as I mentioned, select the label. You rotate to make it much easier to process. Now you select the size of the label, and step number 3 is to select the logo. So it will always find out of those 3-4 labels from the reel, it will find the correct label to extract the information according to the logo. Next step, if you want to extract some information with OCR, optical character recognition, yes, you just select the area where you want to extract that information, and it will be easy. If you have 1D barcodes or 2D barcodes that are composed, that has multiple fields inside, you can easily split them so you can extract the exact information that you want. So in this way you can see it is just a divider, a spacer, with actually a space, and once you click OK, it will break that barcode, the 2D barcode, in so many individual barcodes that you can now start and select and tell what barcode means what for your system, for your ERP. So in this way, you are always extracting the correct data. Once you're finished setting up each barcode, what is represented to your ERP or to your MES system, you can also define the prefix. So you know from experience that each barcode has a prefix, but your ERP is not able to receive that prefix, so you need to ignore it, yes? And nevertheless, if you have a date code and you want to have good traceability and also implement the first in, first out type of production, you can easily translate that date code. And we have here an example where you have the year 2021, week, and in the end, you only select for that date code what is the format according to the template that you're teaching here, and the system will automatically know to translate from year, week, as you can see here, into the date format that your ERP is able to receive. So in this way, at last, you can implement the first in, first out type of production, a real one, not the one that is based on the date of the product coming into your facility. We have different applications, different methods to customize the process flow to your need. So it's not just a standard unit that it's either working for you, either not. It's really customizable. We have decoding of 1D, 2D barcodes from OCR data metrics. Decode OCR and data metrics. You can have the optical character recognition for, let's say, the country of origin or the date code. You can have local or imported database. You can have SQL, MySQL, Oracle, different customization done for your own private company. The date code translation, and even a mobile application. What this means that in your warehouse, you will receive a lot of fields, but of course you will receive also other type of materials like boxings, yes, or housings. And these you cannot put on the table because either they are heavy or they come in a big box. So for this, we have a mobile application. That means you take out your phone that is connected to the system, you take a picture to the label, and once you make that picture, it will automatically communicate with the system, and it will print your internal label for that box. So in this way, you are completely covered. You have roles and permissions to different users, and you can even integrate it to have access with your badge, your facility badge. And of course, standard or customized ERP integration. And this is the table, and on the other side, if you want more automatization, we are the only one on the market that can provide such automatization. where you just load the reels and everything is done automatically. So it will load each reel, it will read the manufacturing label, it will communicate with your ERP, it will print your internal label with your unique ID, and also it will do the verification. The IMS 200, that is the automatic solution, but also the IMS 100, the table that we have here, are providing you options to also verify that the printed label for that reel is the label that the operator or the system placed on the reel. So it will eliminate the human error mistake completely. This system can be really integrated with AGVs and full automatization, depending on your facility needs. Nevertheless, it has the same advantage like the table, but you have the human factor removed and you can utilize the resource, the operator, in another area. So this is a small part of the incoming station, and we can discuss more later on. I'm hurrying up a little bit because I know you're hungry, so we can discuss afterwards there. Continuing with the material management solution, we have the smart rack. So basically, this is a unit. It's a pick-to-light type material management where you put the reels, and it can be customized or standard. It can have to 1,260 reels, 7-inch reels. And we have also dedicated solution for stencils. So if you want to have the complete management also on your stencils and you can easily find them, you have also that type of solution where you can put the stencils, where you have it labeled with a unique ID, and when you're doing a changeover, it will light which stencil you need for that product. And here you have a short video where you can see how to put the reels on the rack. Just scan the unique ID, and once you put it on the rack, it will automatically detect it with the sensors, so it will match the information from the ERP of the unique ID with the location. And in this way, you know where you can find your reel. Going further, to take out and to do, let's say, changeover, you have the work order to produce for that new product. So you just scan the work order, and 10, 50 reels will light up that you need to take out from the rack and put it into the pick-and-place feeders so you can produce a new product. So changeover time, it will be much faster and much easier. And of course, we have a completely integrated and direct link with our incoming table, where you just do the incoming mode, and then you will transfer directly to the smart racks. Or if you're coming back from production with the reels and you want to count them to have correct traceability and correct accuracy, so you're never getting out of reels or out of components during your production, you simply just place the reels in the component counter, and then when you take them out, it will automatically transfer the information to the smart rack. So different ways of utilizing the system. You can build up a storage unit, a magazine, and you can have portable racks that will have it next to the line, so different configuration. And of course, for more traceability, you have software where you have detailed on location, part number, and you can have statistics run. So again, hope that this gives you some ideas on how you can implement in your factory, and we can have more discussions afterwards. And the last piece of a component management solution that you need to have and a good traceability is to know how many components you have. So you can prevent the line stops, you can prevent the long inventory times, and you can prevent a lot of, let's say, additional costs that can appear if you don't have a good inventory. So we have, and we are the only one on the market that have 3 different solutions that can apply for each type of production or for each type of factory. We have the standalone version, the 803, there are different options on the market, and I will explain why ours is the best one. And we have on the right side the AXI 5100. This is the full automatic solution. This means it will automatically load the reels, automatically do the counting, reprinting the label, and then uploading the information. So you don't need any operator. You can integrate it with AGVs, and all the automation is there. And of course we have, let's say, the middle, for companies usually that have a high rate of 7-inch reels, but don't have the budget for full automation. We have the 803 Plus. So short video, but I would also like to do live demos with you. You can put up to 4 7-inch reels, 13-inch reel, or 15-inch reel. You can put them directly in the ESD bags. You can put trays, you can put sticks. So everything that is not in bulk, you can put it inside and it will count. Counting time compared to normal counting, yes, with the, I don't know, it's like the old stereotype, yes, the mechanical counting, that is around 3 minutes. This will do in less than 20 seconds for reels. So only if you're doing the inventory twice or 3 times per year, you'll have a very good ROI. Nevertheless, to speak about good traceability. Once you place the reel inside, it will automatically detect if it's small reel or big reel, how many small reels. It will read the internal barcode, so you have traceability, and it will also detect which reel you take out, so it will only print the internal label with updated information, or only send the information to your ERP for that reel when you remove. So also this one has this incoming station, and the smart track has FOCA system. Yes, it will not allow the operator to make a mistake. You can use the system really easy. It's a plug-and-play system. So in the end, your operator only needs to know to press start and place the reels inside. No teaching, no algorithm adjustment, nothing. Just a really plug-and-play system. You can use the system, like I explained, in the inventory mode, where you have the reels, you place them in. When you take them out, it scans the label, counts the component, and print your internal label. And also as an incoming mode. So it is a dual function system. In the end, you can easily count big reels, as you can see on the left, big reels or small reels in ESD package. I don't know if you see the shapes from the ESD package. Trays, tubes, and 4 7-inch reels. So the smallest component that we have, and we can count with 99.99% accuracy, it's a 01005. Does any of you have smaller than this in your facility? So then we're covered, huh? And to give you an idea about the speed, 2 minutes? I'm perfect. So to give you an idea about the speed, you can see I acquire the image. It takes the image, and as I'm speaking, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, with the latest technology, you have the complete counting and the complete traceability. So from the 803 that is a standalone to the 5100 that is a complete automatic solution, we can help you improve your system and your facility and your traceability. And in the last minute that I have, I know it's very important to have this information, but also to communicate to the ERP. So for the ERP communication, we have developed our own software that has multiple ways of communication, and it will do the integration much easier and much straightforward. So if you're using API with HTTP or TCP IP or database or customized, really customized solution, you just need to select it from here. If you're